on. We'll talk about that later on the show. Well, here we go. Let's go. Bam, 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 bam.
You are now about to witness
Knicks Real Talk just entered the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual facts. It's your man, the brand, his hands on, going hard like calluses. Who styles this? Aiming at the mental with the game analysis. On a pregame show, read the script, you know we get it like crypto. In the rip though, I cyberly cryptic, we locked them from the get-go. On this Knicks show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt, the KRT drip club leading up to tip off. We flew like confident, put your Nick content in beast mode like our charm. We a cheat code, we roll the ball too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Prior to Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, career popped up from the third eye, you heard why. It's the number one pregame show that's hitting like Soto. But picture the photo of your bros to the lens of that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding the orange blue sky. And Metropolitan, we connecting the vest go wallowing. And the matters with the massive without shaking asses. The team streaming on major platforms and fashion fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Knicks assassin.
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey! You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey! You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey!
He's on fire!
Hey!
He's on fire!
Hey!
Hey, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? We are in the building, about to get it popping. Divine, Shaw Powers, Knicks, Toronto up in Canada. Old Canada gonna be out there tonight. Try to go out there and get our fourth victory in a row and all that good stuff. We're gonna break all this content down. The starting line, the injury report, and the game preview, all that good stuff, man. So first and foremost, I'm already amped. A lot of noise out there in the universe. We can talk about all that too as well. Just a lot of stuff going on. But first and foremost, let me bring my partner here who always gets his job done and gets a pocket with me, man. My brother from another mother, Shaw Powers. What's good, my brother? Microphone check.
Salute to you, Divine, as always. Salute to the family in the chat. I don't do this often, but Brian, thank you so much once again, man, for coming through as you do every day, every time we on and stuff like that, representing the family and stuff like that. Thank you so much, man. And salute to the family in the chat. Let's get it.
Crim's dad back in the USA. What's good, Crim's dad? Good to see you, my man. Crim's dad been out for a while. He's back in the building. What's good, Crim's dad? Good to see you, my man. I will see you back in the chat. I mean, I was thinking about you, Crim's dad. I ain't seen Crim's in a while. Obviously, I'm glad to see you in the chat, man. I mean, you live, and I hope everything is well. Crim's dad, good to see you. Walter Blackman, what's good? Mr. Blackman, Pop, what's going on with you? Hard Tackle, what's good, man? Hard, what's popping, my man? Jermaine, my brother, what's good? Jermaine Royce, the Travel Vibes, what's popping? Brian Acosta, always help us keep the lights on. We appreciate you, Brian, for real, for real. But we in here, man. Knicks in Toronto tonight. Shaw Powers got to go up there, try to get our fourth win in a row. Playing some pretty good basketball lately, man. Defense look a little bit more sounder. Big win last night despite 21 turnovers, ladies and gentlemen. We found a way to go out there and get it done last night. So that was a good win. I was like, for 1 minute, I was about to send you a chat like, what the hell going on? But I kind of knew in that fourth quarter they turned to get them turnovers under wraps. They'd be okay. So that's exactly what they did. Shot power. They got limited the rest of the turnover. Then they went out there and did the thing, man. So I'm glad to see that they got this thing done, man. And we move on to tonight, man. Big game. Team won. We third, they fourth in the standings. We 28-18, they 29-19. So it's just gonna be a contrast of style tonight. I'm looking forward to it, Shaw Powers.
Yeah, last night's game was a very good game. Aside from the turnovers down the stretch, we started pulling away. And once again, I have to give big salutes to Mitchell Robinson for contributing last night, just being there down the stretch, you know what I mean, holding down the defense and stuff like that. We really battled last game, and we pulled away in the fourth quarter, and you know, it looked good. You know what I mean? Something that we needed to do, and you know, everybody was talking about this team. Everybody, I don't know, I don't want to say it too much and go too far in depth, but every time someone plays the New York Knicks, I joke about it all the time, but don't you notice everybody stepped their game up? Look at what what this dude did the last game, man. Every time he plays us, when he was with every team he'd been with, every time he played the Knicks, he liked to try to light the Knicks up. And it's a lot of people like that. Anyway, not to get off the topic, great game that we had yesterday, and let's get it started.
Yeah, real talk, man. It was a good game overall, man. Just a little quick recap. Them guys came out there. We literally seem like every time we come off a 2-day or 3-day rest, it seems we always get lackadaisical to me. So sometime back when, like, sometimes you thought they come off with 2 days rest or 3 days rest, they just get it popping. But it seems like when the Knicks to get a couple of days off, they out of sync. That's the word I'm looking for. So like the Knicks be out of sync when they get a couple of days off. But I think they finally offensively, obviously 21 turnovers, it's not going to help you none. And that's really what the thing was to me, was just a turnover. They were making some by 3 plays in a row. I think the Knicks came down court, had like three possessions, 3 turnovers. I was like, wow, yeah. So they were leaving a lot of points off the board, but they found a way to lock in on the defense. Like I said, Mitchell Robinson, them guys playing so hard, and Anunoby was getting it done. So we got the win, man. We got the 10 games over 500. Now we got to get ready to go in there against a team that's hot. They're hot. They're real hot, ladies and gentlemen. And got Emmanuel quickly coming off a Player of the Week. Obviously, Barrett, the last time we played him, he wasn't there. Now him, Scotty Barnes, and them guys are really playing some good basketball up in Toronto. And you know, obviously we're gonna be out Mitchell Robinson tonight. We'll talk about that on the injury report. No Mitchell, no Deuce McBride tonight. And so I think that's gonna be a pretty, you know, significant loss, because them 2 of our better defenders on the team, obviously Mitchell Robinson and Deuce McBride. So we gotta hope the guys like Hot Porty and them and whoever else come in here and get some burn tonight, and it'll probably be Clarkson tonight. So I can see Clarkson getting some burn tonight. And that's not a bad thing neither, because he's been out the rotation the last couple of games because my man has shortened the rotation. So I think you see a lot of Clarkson tonight. And you know, and that's fine by me, because he's a gamer, he's a baller. I mean, I think he gonna be itching to get out there anyway. So them guys, you know, we just gotta go out there and play tonight, man, because it's gonna be a lot of energy in that building. You know, two old Knicks in the building, previous Knicks, and we going back there. Them guys is hot. We starting to get back hot. So it's gonna be I'm looking forward to this game. This is gonna be like a really good boxing match tonight, man. I want to see who's gonna prevail tonight, despite us having one of our defense demons out, or 2 of them actually not playing. But other than that, it's just another game on the doctor. We got to go win it. That's why I kind of wish I was telling Shot Power in the background, man. But I talked about it anyway. I kind of wish I did Mitch with a shout out last night instead of tonight. So, but you know, it is what it is, man. Ken for the kickback, what's popping? Ken, good to see you, my man. Real talk. But you know, we keep it moving, Shot Power. It's gonna be a big game. We just gotta go out there and play ball tonight, man. Play for 48 minutes and see where it be, because you know, later on in the show, ladies and gentlemen, you know, the Greek freak that entered the streets. You know what I mean? So, you know, things gonna be looking kind of different for the next month with all this trade noise and all this chatter going on out there, because he done entered them. But we're gonna get into that and make sure we handle the pregame show first. Talk about these 2 teams and what they got to do with each other, Shop Howard. Then later on, we open up the panel, we get into the Greek freak thing. But other than that, you know, been playing pretty good basketball on the defense side of the ball. And obviously our defense had jumped up a couple of notches, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see that we have moved. I think we moved from 19 to 18. Hopefully, we can get from 18 to 16 or something like that. We've been playing pretty decent defense the last couple of games. So you know, some things just to look forward to. You know what I mean? And let's continue to play until February 1st. You know what I mean? Because once the 1st come, everything really can happen, and just see where it goes from there. And I mean, if it's a minor, major, or elite deal, let's see what happens. But tonight's game is all about playing again. I started to think about it too. I wish Miss would have been here tonight, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I thought they was going to even try to push the issue of letting Miss play in a back-to-back, but he hasn't. And I mean, he's been playing more minutes the last couple of games and stuff like that. 28 minutes from Mitchell Robinson, I think last night, 27, 28 minutes. And that's good minutes for Mitchell Robinson because he looks good when he's out there. So, we'll miss him tonight, and but we'll make up. We'll do what we need to do and stuff like that. We already on the winning streak, so let's see if we can continue without our guys being down. This is another game that you could say last night's game was a game in such a long time that we didn't have anyone that was on the injured list. Now we right back on the injured list. So, let's see what happens.
Yeah, real talk, man. It's the NBA, and it's and it happens like that. Nostalgic was good. Nick Yak was good. Appreciate you cats coming in, man. Real talk. Shop Powell. Last night was interesting about last night. The two guys that we talked about that they had a good game prior had a good game this time. Mikal came to play last night. He had a better game. Cat had a good game, even though he didn't play the fourth quarter. Rightfully so, because Mitchell Robinson had that shit on lock. Good move by my man Mike Brown, not to let the star power affect how he coach. You know what I mean? Salute to my Mike Brown for that, because he could easily said, "I got to keep Cat in there because Cat is this." Nah, this team playing the way they playing in this fourth quarter, you need to sit on that bench right now. You gave us 17 and 11. You did good by us, but we need to close with this lineup we got out here now because they are getting it done. And I see this one clip. It was on X or something. Somebody on Detroit was on, not Detroit, Sacramento was on the ground. You had Mitchell Robinson here. I think Anunoby was going for the ball. You had Deuce McBride over here. It was another one of our great defenders, but it's in a picture though. I was like, that shit looked a hard shot, Powers. My man on the floor, and all four of them hovering over him. Mitchell Robinson, Deuce McBride, Anunoby. I don't know what Josh Hart and Mikal, one of them, but I was like, yo, that shit was sham. It was hard though. I was like, that was a nice picture. So I say all that to say that I see why Mike Brown took my man out in that fourth quarter, because Mitchell Robinson the last couple of games been anchoring that defense in the middle like he's been doing. You know what I mean? And that's good to see, man. So to my man Mitchell Robinson, I wish he was in there tonight, man. But we got to go in there what we have. We don't make no excuses for nothing. We go out there, play with who in front of us, play with the bodies we got. We got enough talent on that team. Hawk got to come through just like Mitch come through for us. Hawk can give us 7 rebounds, 8 rebounds, and play some shot blocking, and add maybe whoever else in that mix can get in there and do something. You might see, because you're definitely going to see Clarkson tonight, so you might see DeWara, or you might get Yabusele minutes tonight. Whoever to come in there, they just got to make up for Deuce McBride. And I think from an offense standpoint, I think Clarkson going in and get them. He can get bucks with anybody. But we're going to need everybody on all hands on deck tonight, because we're coming off a back-to-back, first of all. One point I want to make was before I went if I think the Knicks would have blew them out, you might have seen Mitchell Robinson tonight. But being that them 21 turnovers affected the way the final score of that game, I really believe we wouldn't have had them turn up. We would have blew them dudes out. You might have seen Mitch tonight. So I think because of that reason, the game, we went all the way to the wire with them, close to the wire after we stretched it out in the fourth quarter, because the burner had 11 points. He was getting it done in the fourth quarter. But overall, it just was a good team effort. And I like what I see. I wasn't worried, even the offense had to struggle, but they still scored over 100-some points, but they helped them catch the 87, and that was a good look, even with DeRozan dropping 30-something on them. So, we'll take that. Mitchell Robinson making Sabonis hard for him. He's just amazing, man. So, it is what it is. But Celso, what's good, fam? Good to see you. Real talk, what's good with you? Celso in the building. Nick Yak, like I said, and Nostalgic in the building as well. But, everybody hit that button for your brother. We in here, man. And like I said, y'all already heard the Greek Freak is in the street now. So let's see what street he's going to be walking down. We don't know, but we're going to get into that after the injury report and everything, and the start lineup, so all that good stuff. The Greek Freak is officially in the streets, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see if the Knicks want him, then they better go out there and get him. That's all I can say. If you want him, go get him. Let's see if our guy Leon Rose and Brock Aller and Worldwide West and all these guys, do they wait? They try to get them now. They wait till the end of the year next. I don't know. You ask me, you go get them right now. Don't worry about all that stuff. I don't care if he out 6 weeks. As long as we get his butt back by March, get ready for the playoffs. That's all that matters to me. So, it's going to be interesting with that scenario. But let's see if they're going to throw their hands in the basket. I heard they're aggressively going about it, from what I hear off a lot of news out there. How they go about it, who made this VC, but we'll talk about that. But shout out this game tonight, going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. That man on the screen, them two dudes on the screen right there, they got quickly coming up player of the week. Like I said, he dropped 40 on, I think the Thunder. He killed the Thunder. Quickly was getting it done. So quickly, RJ and these guys, and Scotty Barnes and him and Sandu, because my man Porter was out. They got a good team down there, ladies and gentlemen.
They got a good team, and this guy that, like you said, on the screen makes them a little better.
Mm-hmm. A whole lot better, and they got a good deep bench there too. So their
Mhm.
numbers are not. We beating them in a lot of categories. I put that up when I put up the game preview. But 3-point shoot we better. We rebound better than them. They assist better than us. But every other category pretty much better than them. I think their field goal percentage is like a percentage better than ours. But they shoot like 30 something downtown. Y'all see it when I throw it up there and everything like that. But it's just gonna be a good game, man. This is gonna be a really good game tonight, man. I just wish we was fully loaded, but I think no matter we fully loaded or not, we got our main horses there. Not well, except for one of them. I call Mitchell Robinson the main horse now. He always been, but now he's not going to be there, so we have to see how it goes. But I'm looking for a real slugfest tonight. Contrasting styles. Their defense is legit down up in Toronto. Their defense is legit number 5 in the association. They are legit, ladies and gentlemen. But our offense is number 3 in the association. So that's where the contrast style is going to be tonight. Their defense versus our offense, because their offense is ranked number 17th, and our defense is ranked number 16th. So it's really going to be, can our offense get over their defense? And I think the way our defense is playing the last couple of games, I like our chances. But that defense rating to change without Mitchell Robinson tonight. That's if my man Hawk Porty played tonight, and DeWara or whoever the next man up tonight, and give us some valuable minutes. Then I think we can handle that. So we'll see. It's going to be a good game tonight, Shop. I'm looking forward to the matchups. Looking forward to the slugfest. We're going up in Canada, man, and try to get it done tonight.
Yeah, that's the basic bottom line right there. It's not much more to be said because you just got to go. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and this team got to go up there and know how to hold them. You know what I mean? And play it back. This is that perfect game for other guys to step up. We've been seeing and talking about this all year long about the step up. You know what I mean? The next man up mentality and stuff like that. And that's what I expect from the Knicks to do tonight. You know what I mean? This might be one of those nights that the heart turns out, or it might be a Mikal turn up again or something like that. A Jalen Brunson go phenomenal or something like that, supernova or something like that. So these are the things that I'm hoping to see tonight because of the men that down. Because the team has been playing a little better. You know what I mean? One night is the free throws. The next night is the too many turnovers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It makes a difference and stuff like that. It makes the game more interesting because the Knicks are always going down to the wire, but they prevail. So let's see what happens tonight. And I mean, with our guys out, Mitchell Robinson being out, Rob being out, and stuff like that, and see where we can go from here. Only thing we could do is we on a winning streak, so I think we want to continue that right now.
Yeah, that's facts. That's right. Yeah, just go out there and play, bring your A game tonight, and try to do everything you do to win the game. Because this ain't this game is just another doctrine. But the reason why I want the game so bad, because I want to get back all those games we lost. Yeah, get them games that we lost, and that losing streak, and then just keep rolling. Because I think you win this game, and you get to go back to the Garden, to win to play a couple of games. Because obviously after the trade deadline, you got Boston, Detroit. You just got a bunch of juggernauts. You know what I mean? So you want to win every game you possibly can. So when you do got to go up against some of these powerhouses, and you even feeling more good about yourself because you be playing winning basketball. But these guys is pretty, like I said, they playing. They like won 4 or 5 in a row. They doing their thing. What's good? Quiet Money, my brother. What's popping? What's good? Quiet Rand. What's good? Rand. Good to see you, my man. What's good, my bro? Yeah, man. So you just want to beat everybody you can. This ain't gonna be no easy game, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, Knicks lose the game. Now I get it, coming off a back-to-back. No Mitchell Robinson, no Deuce McBride. A lot of guys they exhaust a lot of energy because they didn't get out of that thing earlier than I thought they was yesterday, just due to the fact, they been 21 turnovers. That was a lot of turnover that you could basically say they left almost 47 or 50 points off the board. 21 turnovers. Let's say even if you converted 10 of them shots or whatever instead of 21 turnovers, if you had 13, you could have you lost almost 15 or 20 points. So I say all that to say, but I mean they had to kind of keep the guys in long. So guys like Cat tonight who didn't play a long fourth quarter shot powers, I'm expecting Cat,
right?
Yeah, I'm expecting Cat to get it done tonight because he didn't have to play in the fourth quarter. So his legs are more rested than anybody, to be honest with you. And so maybe Cat might be one of those guys, like you say, and like you said, Josh Hart, because they didn't have a good game. Them might be the two guys really get it done tonight. We're gonna need every all hands on deck. You might see Kolek, you might see I think this one of them nights he might have to go past the 8-man rotation just for the reason that they played a back-to-back. and you know we exhausted a lot of energy last night. Excuse me for stumbling, but I think it's gonna be prevalent if we see Cole tonight. Whoever you see tonight, we're gonna need their offense and their defense tonight. So let's see how it goes, man. Listen, we're gonna get into the injury reports, starting lineup. We get back at it. Let's get this thing popping. We'll talk about the Giannis thing at once we get through all the pregame stuff, because that's a big combination out there, man. I'm all for it, man, because I'm gonna be 100 with you. I ain't fronting. The Knicks can get that man. You go get him. There you go. That go my word. I don't give a what. Go get him. That's what we're gonna do. So let's get it. Devon, Shaw Powers, the chat. Don't go nowhere, man. Y'all look at the starting lineup for the injury report.
Get it.
We get back at you, man. Knicks will talk Devon, Shaw Powers. Let's do it. Yeah, yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we back in the building, man. Listen, as you see on the injury reports and everything like that, we got Mitchell Robinson and we got Deuce McBride out tonight. Then we got Jake Portal out tonight. My man Colin with the game time decision. Stats look pretty much still in Knicks' favor. We shooting like 30-some% for downtown. They only shooting 35. We shooting 37.7. Scoring 117.5. We went up with 4 percentage points in that. They only scoring 114. Field goal percentage is about the same as all you guys seen. So, you know, we got a lot of numbers in the favor. Don't mean nothing until you throw the ball up and they play on the court tonight. And that's what that do, man. But real quick, excuse me, we 28-18. They 29-19. We third in the standard. They fourth in the standard. They've been flip-flopping the last couple of days. But ladies and gentlemen, let me make one thing about this here that's interesting to me. Can you imagine if the New York Knicks, instead of going 2-9, would have went 9-2? Think about that for a minute. If instead of Knicks going 2-9 in the last 11 and going 9-2, we'd be seeing a different tune about this stuff right here. You know what I mean? But because we took that losing streak and had a losing streak and lost certain amount of games in a row, it kind of changed where we at now. We should have been right there with Detroit to pass them, but obviously it for the spliff. But anyway, I just want to put that out there. Like, you know, them. I still think our numbers would be way better than that one from that loser streak. But listen, anyway, we 9-12 on the road. They 13-10 at home. We third in the offense rating. They 17th in offense rating. We 16th in defense, but they 5th in defense. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, the contrast in styles. It's going to be our offense versus their defense. Which one's going to prevail tonight? Here you go, right here. You look at these two numbers across: 16, 17 offense, defense. Offense, defense this way. It's going to be a defense-minded game because an offense-minded game. Which one of these teams going to prevail in that? Our net rating, even though they're a game behind us in the standing half a game, but our net rating is 7th in the association. There is number 12. So I just think I say all that to say that, you know, we go out there tonight and just go out there and play ball tonight, and then we'll see how it goes because it's going to be a really good game tonight, man. Them cats I like the way their team is set up from the starting five because they got a lot of wing versatility, like RJ, Scotty Barnes, Ingram. You know what I mean? They linky guys, or they got a little bully in him, and my man been playing well. Quickly been playing, like I said, he won Player of the Week this week. So you know, with that being said, they got a good team down there, man. So we can't take them for granted tonight. And I'll put that back up there to keep moving on right quick, ladies and gentlemen. My last 5 games, we're back to 3-2 now. You know, we won 3 in a row after losing like 4 or 5 in a row, something like that. But our defense prevailed last night. Great job there. We just scored a lot, 21 turnovers. Obviously, going to leave a lot of points off the board. But we still had 103, which despite 21 turnovers. So good job in that department and everything like that. So that's what we want to see, these defense numbers here, 101 to 87, 109, 66. Look at this. That's an average of 87 points a game over the last 3 games. Our defense is over people.
Phenomenal.
Yeah,
87 is
unbelievable.
66.
Right. And you know, and that's, like I said, that got a lot to do with the way our guys been playing. These guys been pretty hot. They 4-1 in the last 5 games. They beat OKC by 2. Quickly had a good game. I think 40 points damn near. They beat the Portland Trailblazers. They beat the Kings, and they also beat the Warriors. High scoring game there. And then they obviously lost to the LA Lakers. We in the blue drip tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They in the white drip tonight. Same start lineups I had, same start lineups that I had in my report as well. Injury report, same thing. I did put Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart game time. I think they're going to play, but I did have Deuce McBride and Mount McBride and my man Mitchell Robinson on the injury report. Same thing I had here as well. I'd have had Chucky Hyburn in there. He was out. I didn't even know he was there. So other than that, man, it just is another test for the Knicks. Shop Howard. We got to go out there and step up and get it done tonight, man. Under the circumstances of playing on a back-to-back. But I'm confident in our boys. I believe in our guys. And I do think we get it popping. Your alpha was good. Was good. Doug Fresh was popping. Real Sand told David, what's good, my man? Appreciate you coming in. Fabian, my brother, was popping. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Real talk. But Shop Powers, what a game gonna be tonight, man. We got to go out there and win this thing, and try to move on to the next. But I'm looking forward to this battle tonight.
Yeah, small things, make me feel better. You know what I mean? I noticed that the Knicks' defense has increased. You know what I mean? Earlier, I think we was at like we was at 19. You know what I mean? Now we're back at 16. So I mean that the defense is playing better, and it shows in the numbers that we're giving out to. I mean that we're letting teams get to. So I hope that's some of the focus that I want to see tonight. This team is an energetic team. You know what I mean? They got, like you said, Devon, they got lanky guys that can run and push the pace, take it to the mid-range game, got long inside, outside game. You know what I mean? So not a team that, and you see their fourth, like you've been saying, back and forth from 3 to 4th against this team the last week or 2 or so, a week and some change or so. So I want this game big time, man. I wish I'm glad who we got here tonight could come out and perform. Yeah, I do wish Deuce was playing tonight. Yeah, I would like to see Mitchell Robinson play tonight, but so be it. And I mean, I still think this team has a great chance of getting out there and performing, and I'm looking for Cat to have a phenomenal game tonight. I mean, amongst all the other guys to really turn up tonight. This is a turn-up game right here. This is a team over 500 that, you fight with them for something. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, real talk, man. It is. I just, like I said, on my key matchups. If y'all looked at it when I went through the preview, the only reason I put Jalen Brunson with quickly because that's a lengthy team, and you're gonna need Mikal to play RJ. Obviously, you're gonna need Josh Hart or one of them dudes to play. So I figure, like, you know what, I think it's gonna be Anunoby and Barnes. Mikal and Scotty Barnes. I mean, it's Mikal and Ingram. Apologize for that. And I think you just got to go with the matchup of Jalen Brunson and quickly because I think Josh Hart to play RJ. That's just the way I have it there. And I think that's them some good matchups. That's a lengthy team, man. 6'8", 6'9", 6'7".
Those matchups make sense to me, Devon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think it's going to be interesting. So what we got to do is we just got to make sure we don't let that length and their athleticism get the best of us because, like I said, they're not a good 3-point shooting team. So we just got to make sure that we don't let that paint get. That's where you miss Mitch at, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you miss Mitch because that paint. You know what I mean? Them cats can go down there and But the guy Sanduro, he's a good 3-point shooter, ladies and gentlemen, and we got to watch out for him tonight because one game last year, I think when he was with San Antonio, he did us up for like 38 something. 38 points. He was knocking down threes all over the place, going down, dunking on everybody in New York that game last year. So he's with these guys now, and we got to definitely keep an eye on him. But I think guys like Hawk and them come in tonight and just give us a good effort tonight. I think we should be. It's a tough game, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, I think if you would look at the betting sites, you look at anybody, they're gonna pick Toronto right tonight. Obviously, no Mitchell Robinson, no Deuce McBride coming off a back-to-back. and playing up in Toronto. But I'm not. I just think Knicks got to lock in. They got to lock in, and that, because it's not about one or two teams, one or two guys that makes a difference in your overall performance. But I still think we got enough bodies to do what we do. Because I think you might lose Deuce's defense tonight, but let's hope Clarkson coming in and give us the offense. You know what I mean? And you might miss Mitch's offense rebound, but let's hope Hart Porting come in and give us some defense rebound and then shot blocking and moving his feet. So we just got to do it by committee. But this one of the games with tonight, Cat got to go for 30. You know what I mean? You will know tonight. You really know how Cat feeling after tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Because the last two games, he had a good game yesterday, 17 and 11. 17 and 11 last night. But obviously the defense is still going to be an issue. So, Sean Powell, I say all that to say, let's go ahead and get it popping, man. Let's just go in there and play these boys and get it done. Because we need Cat tonight. I think our offense is way better than theirs. And I think if Cat can get it done, we okay. And I think that their defense is solid. But I think we can get it done tonight for sure.
The matchups that you mentioned, Devon, I like the matchups because all those matchups could be per se washes. The biggest matchup tonight is Cat against this guy Sanduro. You know, that's the matchup for me. You know what I mean? And I'm looking for him to dominate. You know what I mean? I'm looking for him to show out tonight against this guy. Everybody else matchup could be a wash. Everybody can match up in scoring, can match up against defense. Everybody can be a wash. Brunson can score 30, Quigley can score 29. McHale could score 18, and whatchamacallit could score 21. So these guys are pretty well matched up. The real outlier in this thing is Cat against this guy. What's his name again?
Sanduro.
Sanduro. I don't want to mess his name up and stuff. That's the big matchup to me, and that's what I'm going to really be watching hard tonight. So he's going to probably end up being my player of the game tonight. I hope he plays well tonight.
Yeah, facts. I think like I said, he played good last night. He played well. Right. 17 and 11. But, you know, like I said, that defense become a liability sometime. But he had a great game last night. I mean, I like the way Cat played last night and everything like that. So, you know, but I think I think he killed it tonight. I think Cat go out there tonight and kill it. I mean, literally. I think he just eats down there tonight. And we're gonna need every bit of him because Cat could put the ball in the hole like anybody else and like no other. Pretty much, there ain't too many big guys in the league that do what Cat do, other than Embiid and what's my man name, the Joker, on a consistent basis. Anyway, man, them the three dudes I consider the three dudes that literally on any given night when they on, the Joker, Big Cat, and Embiid can give it to anybody on any given night if they got their shit going. So I think if he got it going tonight, he can give it to anybody out there tonight. We're gonna need him tonight, you know. Because like I said, I thought he had a good game last night for sure. His energy was there, his enthusiasm was there. He was knocking down threes, he was bully balling, and like I said, but I understand why Mike Brown did what he did too, because Mitchell Robinson's defense in the fourth quarter was phenomenal the last couple of games. But it's good to have a team where you got an offense center who's a juggernaut like that, but you also got the guy that complements him, which is the other center, the defense juggernaut like that. So kudos to Mike Brown for saying, you know what, the team playing pretty good right now on the defense side of the ball in the fourth quarter. Let it stay what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Because that lets you know that you're not taking favoritism. You're trying to win the game. You're not trying to have a player preference. Just listen, we just want to win the game. We don't care how it works out or who in there, who's not in there. It's about the name in the front, not the name in the back. And they did the last couple of games. They defense been playing well. So, but tonight I think Cat gets it done, man. So, you know, that's what he do. Big Cat puts the ball in the hole for the Knicks. You know what I mean? I think tonight he gets it done. I'm looking for a big game from Anunoby again. I think he's been playing well lately. I was glad to see McHale got off the horse, got back on this game last night, and had a good game last night. So overall, we just want to see that same energy tonight. Gonna be a little different off of back-to-back, but we ain't making no excuses up in here, though. We gonna go get it done, man. Let me shout out some people in the chat. Let me put a link in there for the who might want to get in. But anyway, man, salute to Dave. What's good? Dave Smith, good to see you. What's popping, Dave? Mad Estate, excuse me. Good to see you. If I'm saying that right. Salute to you as well. Thank you for coming in. HRMX, great times. Great is in the building. X, what's good, my man? Good to see you as well. I'm salute the whole entire chat, man. Salute to everybody in the family. D-Rock, my brother, what's popping?
That Nate in Staten?
Yeah, yes, indeed. But y'all hit that button for your brothers, man. Run them up with a thumbs up, and we here, man. But listen, On top of that, y'all heard the noise out there, man. We ain't got to even. We gonna keep it $150 up in here. According to multiple reports, they look like the gymnastics thing is not for the Knicks, but he's available for whatever team want him. The pretty interesting thing, a lot of that been going on. But ladies and gentlemen, the Greek freak is in the streets, ladies and gentlemen. What streets he gonna be in, we don't know, but he's out there. He's gonna be he's the one that's gonna hold up this whole NBA trading deadline thing, ladies and gentlemen. No matter which team get him, whether it's the Knicks or anybody, he's gonna be the domino effect of this whole NBA trade deadline. Once they figure out what this man gonna do, everybody else fall in line. He's the only premier name that I hear out there. Premier, not names, just premier names that's out there in the trade deadline. Everything else is a lot of speculation, but a quote unquote in the Shams and all these guys, he literally is willing to be traded out of there, and I think Milwaukee's going to honor that. Who gets him, who knows? I don't know. I have no idea about that. But I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I ain't going to front. If you can get him, you go get him. Like these opportunities don't come in championship mode. Whatever happens. I don't care whoever the Knicks trade. We're gonna be one of our favorite players. We're gonna miss them. But if you could get him, even with the injury, let him sit out for 6 weeks. Let him get ready. Let him get back by March. Get ready for April. We got enough to hold on. But that's gonna be interesting, Shop Powell. And what's your thought on that, man? Would you want the Greek here, and do you think the Knicks organization should pursue him?
I mean, I'm as a fan, of course, I'm on the boat right with you, Divine. Let's go get him. Let him sit the 6 weeks out. If we're gonna get him, let's get him. Let's just get him. You know what I mean? Because, all right, I've been looking at stuff, and a lot of the teams that are also in the mix for Giannis, in my opinion, if we can pull off some of these trades that I've seen, don't compare. You know what I mean? If we move some people to get certain things, to make certain moves to acquire Giannis, I think we have the not the trade capability, but the money. We have the money in players. You know what I mean? We have the value to make the move. So I think that's where we go. You know what I mean? And if you can get them, I would rather try to get them and let them sit here and come back. But if the deal that gets him here gets us a Holiday, then you will see Holiday play, and we would just miss Giannis. And you know what I mean, and that until Giannis comes back. So I think I could be okay with that. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna fret, because if he comes back, I think the Knicks can hold out. Holiday's gonna come to the New York Knicks too, and he's probably gonna act up a little bit, come here and get microwave. You know how he does. This guy's not lost his talent. You know what I mean? He's got older, but he's much wiser. You know what I mean? And he's coming to a big name team. I mean, let's be realistic. Last couple of teams he's been to, I mean, a couple of years prior, he done won 2 championships. You know what I mean? He done won Milwaukee, and then he done won in Boston. So let's see what happens. Not saying that he's going to come in and win a championship, but he's got championship pedigree. And yes, he is a little older, but he is also a little wiser. And I mean, I don't do things like I used to do back in the days because I'm smarter. I do things smarter now, and I think he could do that here in New York. And I mean, so I believe if the trade that goes down, get him right now. Bring Drew Holiday here and let Giannis sit up until March, and let him come in here and rile up all the troops. Because whatever move is going to be, if Milwaukee decides that they're not going to do the trade by the trade deadline, which I think would be, I don't know what I want to say, a travesty or something like that, because I want them. I do want them. I ain't gonna front. I want them to get here. But if they wait to the offseason, I don't know what's going to happen. We'll have some extra. We'll have more moves to make. We'll have some more plays to put into the thing. We can shed some contracts and still have some more money to make it easier to build up the second unit. Because Giannis right now takes away. I mean, if the trades that is out there, I'm sorry, Divine, if the trades that's out there consist of some of these players on our team, one of the most major play, one of the most in these deals is a Deuce. I see Deuce out there. I don't like that. But if it's to get Giannis, okay, if you're talking about Deuce and Cat and Mikel, all right, we get back Giannis' brother, Drew Holiday, and Giannis. You know what I mean? All right. You know what I mean? But if you're talking about OG and nah, I ain't doing all that. You know what I mean? I ain't even trying to put OG name out there because in my opinion, I think OG is more valuable than Mikal. It's not my opinion. His money says that he's more valuable than Mikal. His money says he's 44 million or something like that, and Mikal is going to be 30 something million, something like that. So I don't know, Devon. I think I'm in the boat with you. You go get him. If you can get him right now, you just go ahead and strike it. And if things fall apart or something like that, you know what happened. You just know now you got him in the door, and now let's build from here. We got a superstar here with another superstar with a couple of good defensive players. Now we cooking with some hot sauce.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I get all the worries about the injuries and everything like that. I understand all that. But other than the injury, none of that shit matter to me because that man right there, ladies and gentlemen, it will put the Knicks in a situation depending on like to me, if you keep Anunoby, Brunson, obviously you're gonna have to listen. Nobody, I don't even care the Knicks go after them. The Knicks ain't got to go out there, young. They could keep what they got, but make no mistake about it. And Nick Nation, I see you, my brother, but make no mistake about it. We ain't gonna act like Giannis ain't that dude. I don't care how old y'all think he is. Giannis still got game. KD still got game. These dudes are still balling. Look at his numbers. His numbers tell you he's still good. I mean, this dude is a physical specimen. He fits exactly what the Knicks need. The reason why our defense struggles, because other than Mitchell Robinson as a big man, we don't have no defenders down there. Can you imagine, hypothetically, this is a hypothetical. Now, I'm not saying go get him, but it ain't got shit to do with me no way. Leon Rose gonna make that decision. Now I guarantee you, Leon Rose right now trying to figure out a package to get him. I guarantee you. Listen, Leon Rose trying to put together a package right now. So no matter how much we may feel about it as fans, which we have a right to feel the same way, because we play our hard our money, we root for the team, and we have a right to feel the way we feel about it, whether we want them or we don't want them. But man, let me tell y'all something, bro. You don't have a liability with that boy on this team. The reason why, because if you trade out this here, let's hypothetically say, Salute Nick Nation, you got Mitchell Robinson. I don't care what nobody say, Greek Freak, and Anunoby, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson. There's not a team in the NBA can mess with that front line I don't care how good your offense is. Mitchell Robinson, the Greek Freak, and Anunoby, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson. To me, that makes sense for this reason, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the reason why I think it makes sense. Jalen Brunson is the Greek Freak, is your Karl Anthony Towns, and your Big Cat. Now, by you taking out Mikal, Anunoby don't have to feel like he got to be third or fourth fiddle every night. He literally know he that third guy. It'll be Jalen Brunson, Greek Freak, and Anunoby. Right now, the problem we have in New York sometimes is that it's Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Anunoby, and Towns. That's a lot of offense. Too many guys to get one ball. But Mitchell Robinson don't require the ball, and my man Josh Hart don't require the ball. Them three main dudes right there, your offense won't be stagnant like it be sometimes. It won't be all that confusion because nights that Anunoby want to get it popping, he might got the kowtow to Mikal Bridges and Anunoby and Brunson and my man. But I think with that team, I think Anunoby, Jalen Brunson, and Giannis gonna be your main offense threats there. Then you got a defense with Mitchell Robinson, rebounder, Giannis a rebounder, shot blocker, Mitchell Robinson a block shocker, Anunoby a defense demon, Josh Hart plays defense. That team's scary, ladies and gentlemen. You could put that team up against anybody, and they will be able to go and play against them. Not say they'll beat them all, but they could beat anybody. That don't mean they will beat everybody. But I think that team right there, come on, man, come on. And I know I get the injury, but everybody get injured. Shit, we just had a guy out 9 games. Everybody get injured. You know what I mean? But you meant to tell me y'all would not take Greek Freak on this team, and you trying to win a ring against when we all sit up here and might say Knicks ain't gonna beat Detroit. Knicks don't got enough to beat Detroit because we think we need to trade Cat. We don't think Cat good enough because he don't play no defense. But damn, you bringing in a dude who doing what he do and some. Nick Nation, I don't know, bro. That's just my personal opinion. If they can get that dude, and you don't got to give up Anunoby and Mitchell Robinson and Brunson, and that's a legit starting five. I don't think it's not too many in the game can mess with that. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you look at the landscape, what's your thoughts on that? First, salute to you, my brother. You see this
salute, my brother, for sure. Definitely salute. I see you're hyped for this one. Salute to the chat. Oh yeah, and my adopted father is out there too, Crim's dad. That's for sure. I got to shout him out there.
Crim's back in the state, back in the building.
Yeah, Crim's dad. He adopted me. He adopted me one time there. So yeah, brother. Listen here. I'm all for it if you get it done. You know what I'm saying? If you can get it done. I don't like this other part that's in between. You know what I mean? We're going to get him this, that, and all of a sudden he's in LA or some bullshit like that. You know what I mean? It's that kind of nonsense that drives me crazy because, you know what I mean? This has been happening with us for how long? This is still, to me, a Nick click until we get it. Do I want him? Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. 100%. Right. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? If you just leaving him and Brunson, so be it. Him, Brunson, and Mitch, so be it. I'll take it. You know what I mean? And start scratch from there. I'll even trade OG. I'll even trade what's name. You know what I mean? I don't want to, but if that's what the route that we're going, then get it done and do it, formulate it, and move forward. But the half foot in, the half foot out, nah, I'm not with that. So either we're going to, you know what I'm saying? Either put a serious package together, and to me, I'm still on the focal point is because every team knows you're not going to sacrifice all that if Giannis doesn't say that, hey, I want to sign point an extension and I'm willing to extend extension and move with y'all. If that's not happening, because he has control of that. This flip-flopping and other stuff that he's doing, and I don't kind of, you know what I mean, that's that. Then all of a sudden, you know, we all saw the smoke. You knew there was some point of a fire. How long has this been going on? This has been going on since what, last year? We've been doing this last year, Dance. We're doing it this year, then take it into the summer. That's the part that drives me crazy. So I like to root for the people that are here. Do I want that cat? 100%. I'll definitely take it. You know what I mean? Because I know the mental, you know what I mean? I know the mental gymnastics that I have to do with him, you know, with Towns. That's the part I'm sick of about with Towns. Is not that his skill set, it's the mental gymnastics from game to game, night to night. And all of us are tired of that. You know what I mean? He didn't have a good, productive game. What's the here? But you know what, the one thing he did do that probably saved us more than anything? He didn't disrupt us with multiple fouls. And that's the point, what's the hint? Now, this is a $54 million player that we're talking about. You know what I mean? And if you got guys like out here, you know what I'm saying, that's rooting, and you know what I mean, particularly guys like David Smith. Hey, Dave, are you a Knicks fan or are you just a Cat fan? Because then that's a total different ball game that we will have a discussion with you on that. You know what I mean? I would welcome a guy like this to come up one time and then talk to us, but talk to us about the team. You know what I mean? We all know what Cat can do, but we all are sick of the mental gymnastics. That's the main goal of it. We're sick of the mental gymnastics of it. I know everybody else's point is, because if you look around in other talk shows, other what's named sportcast, it's always the same thing with him. We know he's got the skill, you know what I mean? And he probably could have been a more of effective player for us. But the problem is that, hey, what happened last year does not count to this year. Every year is a new team, and you have to prove it every night. This is the NBA. 400 of the best players in the world are here. You have to prove that every night. And for us, for $54 million, we're getting like some discount, you know what I'm saying? Some discount around the corner that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't got Pirelli tires for you. I got Cavelli tires for you. No, that ain't what I ordered. You know what I'm saying? And you two guys, you know the same. That ain't what y'all ordered. We thought we were getting something more than what he is doing here. We thought we were getting something more that's more of a secure piece of thing that is moving forward with us. And he's not. So, hey, if this trade and whatever can get done, if it can get done, then do it. But either way, I'm just taking that part. That's me though. So, sorry. I'm a little nuts.
Yep, I'm just trying to point in the fairness to everybody. Listen, Cat, the Giannis name, you know, much as sometimes we always want to put it, not I'm talking about just the sports world, not the sports world. Like, it ain't only about Giannis too, it's about his organization. They Giannis might could have wanted to leave, but they were like, we not trying to give you up. You know what I mean? It's multiple people involved. Giannis probably said, but he's at the same time, I think he got to do what he's doing. He been in that thing. That dude was drafted by them dudes. This dude grew up in Milwaukee. I mean, literally a little pencil stick dude to winning a championship for them dudes. Thanks to KD, Bigfoot stepping online. But make no mistake about it, you know, because it's out there, we have to talk about it. You know what I mean? Because it's out there, ladies and gentlemen. It's not only, it ain't only on Knicks Real Talk, it's everywhere. So it's a topic of conversation in the sports world. So that's why we talking about it. It's a topic of conversation in the sports world. He is a major player in the NBA. Right now, his numbers last year and this year is phenomenal. It ain't like this dude he knows soccer. He's motherfucking Giannis Antetokounmpo, ladies and gentlemen. This man, first ballot, multiple time MVP, 5 games in a row in the championship game. I mean, in the Eastern Conference Final, dropped 50 on the net, 4 games in a row, 50. Come on, man. This dude is legit. He fits what we need in New York. Tough, hard-nosed, gritty, grimy. He ain't soft, ladies and gentlemen. Giannis Antetokounmpo got the New York mentality. That motherfucker go hard. And if you a Knicks fan and we talk about hard Timberland boots and hard hats and all that shit, then that's the dude you want. Because he go like that. He's that dude going down Broadway 100 miles an hour. Freight train. Game. Can't stop him. You want that dude. Why would I don't care about everybody get injured. Shit, everybody get injured. We got guys out this year too. But I think depending on what they do, ladies and gentlemen, we are championship mode. Do y'all think Big Cat, Brunson, Anunoby, Mikal, Josh Hart are going to take us to a championship? Because you ain't talking championship in here. Why are we even talking? We ain't coming up with that mediocre shit no more. If you're not talking championship with the New York Knicks, why are we even talking with an $187 million payroll? They built this team to win the ring. If you don't think Big Cat going to help us get there, or Anunoby or Brunson, you meant to tell me y'all don't think Giannis should be in here then? If y'all flipping on Big Cat, then why you would want Giannis? Who else out there better than him? Name a player that's out there to me. To me, this is my personal opinion. Not throwing shade at nobody. I'm just trying to make an analogy here. Name some NBA player that's available that'll help us win a ring. That's available. I'm not saying that's in the NBA. It's available.
But the Divine, straight up, like for $54 million, right? That's a significant of our, payroll. That's 30-something% of our payroll. And to me, it's more of an issue of there's a flaw, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as how we are consumed as a team. And unfortunately, you need at least 2 guys that apply serious pressure on the defense. And to me, we only have 1. You can tell me about OG and what's his name. I'm a fan of OG. You can tell me about Mikal, what's his name here. You know what I mean? But you can tell me about Cat. All 3 of them don't necessarily apply consistent pressure on the defense. Brunson, you gotta account for where he's at every time. Giannis comes onto the court, you're gonna have to account for him every time where he's on the game. But right now, we only have 1. And for that price of what we're at, you know what I mean? We should have 2. Unfortunately, we thought Cat was going to be that answer. He has failed to become that answer. Coach or not, you know what I mean? It's still bottom line basketball, So that to me, for us, for a lot of us fans, that's the problem. We want to see somebody placing consistent pressure on the defense. And right now, when Brunson goes out the game, it's, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Might get downhill, might get what's in here. And we got a win point off of our defense. When do we get a player like, like a Giannis or somebody, that we need 2 people that place pressure on the defense. And right now we only got 1.
He made shot power. I mean, he literally hit the nail right on the head. I haven't seen a championship team ever win with 1 player. Because what happens the night that they shut Jalen Brunson down? Who gonna be that dude? Who going to see one thing about like what Nick Nation saying, shot power, and that's why I think people got to understand the significance of having a superstar. A superstar could put you on his back when your whole team's struggling. Like Giannis literally could put you on his back and say, "Come on, I'll take y'all to the end of the line." Jalen Brunson can do that, but the other guys we got can't do that. Shot power. Like there's not no knock to Big Cat, but he's because of the ways the things are developing right now. He in, he out, and I'm not throwing shit. I'm just trying to. The numbers don't lie. Your eyes don't lie. Big Cat is not having consistent games right now this year, ladies and gentlemen. You know, OKC when that not only they have a good team, but they had SGA and they had another guy like Jalen Wendell who was bona fide getting it done, and they still had a good team. If you go to the championship with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan, I mean, it goes on. LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, whatever. You gotta have two superstars in there because they shut one of them down. Somebody got to be able to carry that weight. We don't have that in New York. That's been our problem since 1973. We have Patrick Ewing and a bunch of dudes who were just nobody.
I want to say nobody.
Patrick Ewing and a bunch of good players.
Right, good players.
Carmelo Anthony and a bunch of good players. Carmelo Anthony didn't have a superstar with him. Patrick Ewing didn't have a superstar with him. At least this guy is bona fide. So if
Bernard King, let's not forget about Bernard King.
Bernard King is like a superstar. That's why I want Giannis here because like Shot Powers, it's going to be nice where the team that you play defense, they front loaded defensively at the backcourt. That means Jalen Brunson's going to have a hard time that night. But they might not be front loaded defensively at the front court. And that's what Giannis eat. Or that night they might be front loaded heavy on the defense side of the ball in the front court. Then that means that night Jalen Brunson eat because they backcourt ain't front heavy. So that's why you got to have guys like that, man. Whether you like him or not, the dude is fucking bona fide, ladies and gentlemen. Look at all that shit. I don't give him no injuries. Everybody injured. Shot Powers, if the Knicks had the opportunity to get Giannis Antetokounmpo, you go out there and get him. Period.
Okay. I mean, you ain't got to sell me on it. You ain't got to sell me on it.
I ain't trying to say, yeah.
I'm down. I'm saying go get him and send him up until March and we'll figure it out. You know what I mean? If so happen that, we don't, and I still think we'll have a chance if he gets in March. You know what I mean? I still think March to April, I still think we could win with him coming in here, not even knowing the system or nothing, and win 7 games in a row. Just because of the way of the defense, because this is different, and he likes playing. Anyway, I would like to see him here, so I'm down for seeing Giannis. And for me, it's almost anybody it could take. I got some limitations, but those limitations be like, oh, right, okay. But I think I'm like, oh. I want to see, and I don't want to sound like I want to see the two. If I'm not mistaken, both of them are Nigerian. I want to see the two Nigerian brothers back there playing basketball together, OG and the Takopo. And I would like to see them playing with Mitchell Robinson back there.
That's a scary
nightmare.
That's scary. Mitchell Robinson, the Greek Freak, and Anunoby. I don't care if you got Sergon, KD, and Isaiah Thompson. I don't care if you got Doran. I don't care who you got up there. That front line is the best in the NBA from a standpoint of defense and offense. You ain't coming down in the middle against the Knicks like you coming down in now. When Mitchell Robinson's not in the game, they're walking down in New York. They're walking down in the middle of New York playing basketball.
Oh, man.
Applying pressure, baby.
Come on, man. Come on, y'all.
Apply pressure, baby. That's applying pressure.
We got to hurry up and we got to get to a post game quick, man, because I got so much.
Salute to the chat. I see you in there, man. Real talk. So everybody chat. We are in a mode that y'all can understand it because, ladies and gentlemen, this can alter what the Knicks do for a long time. I get it, man. But if that dude come here, Nick Nation, that changes the landscape, ladies and gentlemen. Word is born, that changed it. If we ain't had nobody, that would be to me one of the best teams in the NBA because I don't know if a team could stop a front line like that. And you ain't scoring on them. That's crazy to me, man. You got to take that chance. Yeah. You have to take that chance, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm saying. You got to take the chance.
All right, let's get ready to wrap it up, fellas.
All right, well, listen, that's gonna be a big game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game we coming off a back-to-back, man. 21 turnovers. RJ in the building, quickly in the building. Scotty Barnes, Brandon Ingram. Manuel Quickly just won Player of the Week, dropped 40 on OKC. He triple-double damn near. Them guys playing good basketball, ladies and gentlemen. They 4-1 in the last, but we are playing good ball too. They got a 4-game winning streak. We got a 3-game winning streak. Randall be coming off a back-to-back. I got a really, really tough game tonight. The number 3 offense against the number 5 defense in the NBA. I think the number 3 defense going to prevail. 3 offense going to prevail tonight, even without Mitchell Robinson and them. I think Clarkson, Kolick, all these guys coming in, hot party committee thing tonight. Y'all proud. I'm gonna go on a limb tonight. The New York Knicks win a close one tonight because their defense is still over there. I'm gonna go New York Knicks 115-111 tonight. 115-111. We beat them by 4 tonight. I play the game tonight. Big Cat 30 tonight.
I control the pace, grab your rebounds, hit your free throws. Stay about 80% from the free throw line. Shoot about 37% from the 3-point line. Let's get back over that 27 assists tonight. I got the Knicks winning also, and I think it's going to be a tight game as well at the bind. So I got to reorganize my score. I'm going to say the New York Knicks win tonight 114-109. 114-109. And my player of the game tonight also is Cat. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Close them out, Nick. They close us out, my brother.
I'm going to go quickly with my score is definitely I'm going to say 109 Knicks, 102 as far as those Canadians people up there. I didn't even give them the respect of the game of the team. You know what I'm saying? But a quick question for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Miles hurt himself last night? I didn't see that part.
I didn't see it, but he's on the injury report tonight. Him and Mitchell Robinson is out tonight. I didn't see where he hurt.
Things like that make me worry. Those are things like this around this time that make me worry.
It was a play that he came down from, and you see him grimacing. I didn't think it was so serious. I did see something. He was grimacing, his face scrunched up. They were coming up the court, so they were. I don't know if they were playing defense or offense coming up the court. I can't remember, but I think they were down the court when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would really like to see him in because him going against Quickly, I think that would be a really good matchup. Yeah, I would like to have seen that.
Yeah,
old versus the new.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a fire game right there. I'm looking forward to this one, man. But like I said, man, whether we get the Greek Freak or not, we still gonna do what we got to do in New York. No matter the Greek Freak here or not. But let's say that, Jeremy, the man name is out there. We got to talk about him. You know what I mean? And because it's a topic that's out in the universe that's really out there. You know what I mean? And if ESPN talking about it, and Fox News talking about it, but we talk about it as well because it's part of sports, and it's a big topic in the NBA right now. And that's been a big topic. Ever since you've seen Jalen Brunson whisper in his ear, blah 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 blah. Jalen Brunson know what he need. He ain't no fool. He know what he needs. Shit. That's why when him and Greek was hugging, talking like that. If you ever leave, I come here, we get it done. Get it done. Let's do it. So that's how I go, man. It's always fun, man. But listen, enjoy this game, ladies and gentlemen. We got to go get this W for real. We need this game in the worst way because after that, ladies and gentlemen, we got let me get it right. The Portland Trailblazers. I think we on
Friday.
Yeah, Friday we got the Portland Trailblazers. Sunday we got the Lakers. It'd be a good way to get this game. Then we got 2 home games in a row. Real quick, 3 home games in a row. Here go, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Blazers, the Knicks, we got the Lakers, then we go right down to Washington, then we got the Nuggets, then we go to Detroit, and then we go to the Boston Celtics. So we got to get it done, man. Nick Nation, thank you for coming in. Great analogy as always, man. Shout out, my brother, as always, man. Let's go get this W, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all appreciate y'all coming in and all that, man. Y'all know we on some energy shit right now. My man, Jan Hanakuma like a monster, a Red Bull drink tonight. He just got us energized up in here because it's a big topic, man. So all love and everything, man. Let's go get this W, man. I'm going to sit down and watch this game.
Hit that like button on your way out.
Yo, hit
bastards.
that button, man. Yo, listen,
hit that like button.
We trying to get these subscribers.
Like, subscribe, and share, fellas. Come on, knock it off. Do the right thing.
And let's get it going. For real. Jay Chosen, my man. See you on the next one, my brother. Real talk. Jay in the chat. And everything, man. Let's go get this thing, man. Get this thing popping. Divine Shot Powers, Nick Nation in the chat. Knicks, let's go. We out of here, man.
Get it.
Enjoy the game.
Thanks.
Peace, everybody.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yes, sir.
You are now about to witness
Knicks real talk just entered the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual. Fact is your man, the brand is hands on, going hard like calluses. Who style this? Aiming at your mental with the game analysis on a pregame show. Read the script, you know we get it like crypto in the rip though. I side really cryptic, we locked them from the get go. On this Knicks show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt. The KRT drip club leading up to tip off. We fuel by confidence, put your Nick content in beast mode like my charm. We a cheat code, we roll the bar too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Price Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, so we popped up from the third eye. You heard why? It's the #1 pregame show that's hitting like Soto. But picture the photo of your bro to the lens of that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding in the orange blue sky. And Metropolitan, we connect in the vets go wallowing. And the matters off the massive without shaking asses. The team streaming on major platforms of passion. Fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Nick kid assassin.
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire! He's on fire! He's on fire!